And they said to him, behold, you have become old, and your sons have not walked in your ways. Now appoint a king to us, to judge us, like all the nations. And the thing was evil in Samuel's eyes. And they said, give to us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed to Jehovah. And Jehovah said to Samuel, listen to the voice of the people, to all that they say to you. For they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from reigning over them. They're saying, you're old, you can't get around as well as you used to, and your sons are just corrupt. We want a king. We want a king to rule us so we can look, just like the other nations do. That's what we want. Was it acceptable to God? Well, yes and no. Yes, and what I mean by that is it's not sinful. It wasn't sinful for them to ask for a king. God made provisions for what the kingship was to look like in Deuteronomy, and I've talked about that. I think it's chapter 17. And it's important to go back and look at that to see what it was that God expected from them, and then what the kings end up doing. But it's also very important to see here that they want to look like the other nations. And that is not acceptable to God. He's been telling them time and again, they are to consecrate themselves. They are to be sanctified before God. In other words, you're going to look different than everybody else, but that because you're following me. But that's what he expects. God expects that you just follow him, and it doesn't matter if you look different than everybody else. My point is, God should have been their king. And this is a problem and we're going to see this throughout the history moving forward, that when they should be inquiring of God and asking God about things, they don't. And they just do what they want to do a lot of times. And that becomes a big problem.